We're gonna do a live. I'm finna flip the camera around for 1 second, y'all, because I'm finna do something. Hold on. Hey, Baby Joe, I ain't got no problem with Dolph. Why would you come on my comment and just say Young Dolph? Like, what's that for? Matter of fact, don't even worry about it. Stazzy, Greatest, where y'all at? His name, Baby Joe. Erica, please hit the eject button on dude. Yeah, he got a roll, Justin. Matter of fact, Justin, let me make it. Well, now you, I think Justin said she a mod. But yeah, I agree with you, Justin. Hey, y'all, hold on 1 second. Let me flip the camera around and do something. All right, YTB. Not affect no boss. Like, it's just impossible. Especially if it's false. But if I was a paid federal informant, Blue Dirty would have been in jail. There's a lot of niggas would have been in jail. I don't be in those spots, you know, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, like, you know, I don't feel drugs on, you know. I don't deal
Hit that like button, gang. On the vertical side.
I learned my lesson.
Band-Aid gang. What's up, Cupcake?
But you know, this 15, I'm gonna bring something else back.
Just living the dream.
Matter of fact, hold on. I just
Living the dream.
Long live Dolph. Y'all, let's get them likes up. Double tap the screen if you knew it to be here. Make sure you share this live, like, and subscribe. You are watching Band-Aid Gang. We got 10 in the building. Please make sure y'all double tap that screen. Show some love to the channel.
okay. What that the city
Y'all
going
get
in?
here.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know they moved, but they closed up and they kept still.
Okay.
Let's go. We got an exclusive live tonight. We got 20 in the building. Happy Sunday, everybody. Thank y'all for joining Band-Aid Gang. We going in tonight. Y'all get y'all drinks or whatever. Get your loved ones. Sit next real
Hey,
close.
what up, man?
We got a good one, y'all.
My bad.
I'm C-Dub. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all seen us in this golf sector doing our thing for a minute, y'all. We right here. We got Cupcakes in the building. You know we gonna hold it down, man. We got some paperwork. Exclusive live Band-Aid Gang.
Okay, yeah, they were just trying to.
We beat you.
Right. Okay, well, I'm just gonna let them know this.
Let's go.
Have a clue. Oh, okay. Well, I let them know then when they get there, then maybe a better ballpark. You know what I'm saying?
A ballpark, an 8-ball.
That ain't okay. Say no more then. Well, you ain't gotta say no more then. I'm finna relay that mission. They probably gonna do the dashboard, so you know what I'm saying. So I'm finna go and get it to you now.
Did he say they was gonna do the ballpark, the 8-ball?
Okay. Ben,
They want to play ball.
Yeah.
They want to play ball. They want 8-ball.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. So I'm finna
Sounds like Charleston White.
call and give him an update and be like, he said he might be able to give you a ballpark, once you pull up, and then you know what I'm saying. All right, bitch, say no more, bro. Okay. But well, yeah, if you can, then just hit them back and be like, I can let you know what I'm saying, how long a ballpark once you pull up. All right, bitch, good luck. Y'all run my lights up and get me hyped up, man. We finna get into the meat and potatoes. If y'all just getting there, here I was telling them earlier about this series I'm finna get ready to drop. It's called Death Blow, starring Stan G. We're going back to back all this week like the LA Lakers. I just left the cemetery, you know, getting this grave site together. So y'all just make sure y'all stay tuned in. Big.
Hear ye, motherfucking hear ye. You got 34 in the building. Please double tap the screen. You watching Band-Aid Gang. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Stay right here. We got Cupcake in the building now. I played this for all the dog people, man. So, you know, sometimes you got to take them back to wake them up because we've been seeing a lot of stuff go forward and come back when it comes to this dog sector. And what's been happening with this Hernandez Govan, Yo Gotti, even the Gucci Man, that's a new thing. Pooh Shiesty. It's a whole lot going on YouTube right now, y'all. And I think we pretty much on top of our game. I want everybody to welcome Cupcake to the chat, to the panel. Salute to everybody a part of the Band-Aid Gang. All my mods, when mods get here, y'all, we'll have some mods be able to protect the chat. Make sure you be respectful in the chat. I got the link over there in the comment section in the chat. If you want to come up, make sure you're respectful. If you want to share any of your thoughts or your memories when it comes to Young Dolph and the Young Dolph case. So I know, y'all, we a little bit late on top of things, but we try to stay on schedule. Now, here's the thing. Again, please double tap the screen. Let's get them likes up. Make sure this video stays in the algorithms. What's going on, Cupcake? What's up, gang?
Just looking over all this this vault of evidence that we got.
Oh, man, we got a lot, don't we? Got a lot to say.
It's time for a whole new Google Drive now.
I said, damn. Y'all know how we hold it. Now, Cupcake, I played this a little bit for the people so they can see some of the craziest stuff that they ever seen. This is a golden clip of what we had at Hernandez Govan. Pretty much exclusive because he made a lot of dumb moves. Wouldn't you say so, Angel? I said, damn. So y'all double tap. I'm always keep y'all hitting that like button. Since y'all ain't putting no cash apps up in here. Y'all get the cash app, $ Content Kings with a Z123. All right, that's the cash app. Y'all can donate to the channel. Feel free. Anything will help out to keep us in the algorithms. We do work hard over here. So thank you guys. Yeah, so now let's get to it, Cupcake.
All right.
Did you hear what he said on this particular clip? We're gonna breeze through this before we go into everybody. The next clip will be what happened with the Cornelia Smith
And
case
not
as we
affect
do
no
it.
boss. Like, it's just impossible. Especially if it's false. But if I was a paid federal informant.
Now, he said if he was a paid federal informant. Now, we know he's an informant. He just might not be getting paid, though. Okay. Can you please elaborate on this? If he was a paid informant, y'all. Was that the key word? Was that the highlighted word? I'm going to say paid. I'm not being paid to do it.
Yeah,
I'm
he's doing it for free. Yeah, I'm doing it for free. Fuck the money. I'll do it for free.
Because I got my own money. So I do it for free. I can make plays right on camera.
He does it for sport. I do it for sport. I love it so much. Fuck it. I do it for free.
Do you think Hernandez Govan is doing this shit for sport?
Yes. Yeah, because he's a better. Remember, bet with quit.
Angel, she said he doing it for sport. Hernandez Govan is snitching for sport, y'all.
Yeah, he's a better, right? Yeah, he's a bookie.
I said, damn, y'all. Now let's go. Listen.
Boo Dirty would have been in jail.
I said, damn, that keyword. He said, Ryan, what's up, gang? I see you. Did y'all hear what he said? He said, now pay attention. This is how we put out the informant acts. This is how we catch the activities, right? So Hernandez Govan said, if he was a paid, quote unquote, informant, right, then Boo Dirty would be in jail. If this is not snitching on steroids, I don't know what to say. Okay, this man said, "Boo dirty, y'all." Chat, my chat, double tap. He said if he was a federal informant, a paid federal informant, that Boo Dirty would be locked up right now. If
Yeah,
I was
so
Boo
that's
Dirty,
code.
man, I'd be like, man, what the fuck wrong with this dude? Excuse my language.
Yeah, 'cause that's code to the feds. Y'all run and check out what y'all run and check Boo Dirty. Yeah, that's
Y'all go
code.
check Boo Dirty out. Like
Uh-huh.
he must think the rest of us dumb. He must think YouTube dumb as he was to get caught up in the Dolph case. See, ain't nobody stupid like you is, Hernandez Govan. Ain't nobody stupid like you is to get online and do something like you doing right about here. Hit the like button, y'all. I haven't seen the dumbest dope man do this, y'all. I ain't seen the dumbest dope man, am I right, Angel? Do no shit like this. Hit my like button. What the hell? So y'all ain't supposed to notice that Hernandez Govan, you got to be an informant. You just beat the unaliving mastermind of Adolph Thornton. You hop in your car, you throw out Boo Dirty, you hop in the car, you talking about a ballpark. Anybody from the street know what a ballpark is, so now the street looking at you, Hernandez Govan. So this, I even know dumb drug dealers. Dumb drug dealers don't get on their phone, y'all. He didn't pull everybody. He didn't turn this man in right here. His mammy, grandmammy, sisters, nieces, and cousins and them might see him on YouTube and be like, man, ain't that Uncle JD? That Uncle JD buying dope again? Cupcake, ain't that what they gonna say?
Yeah, that's gonna be some of what they're gonna say. Some of it, yeah.
Just put Uncle Jed out there, didn't he? He just
Oh
put
yeah,
Uncle Jed
in the worst way.
in the worst way. Shirley, what? Uncle Jed smoking that cocaine again? How you know, girl, Uncle G's doing that cocaine again? Because I saw him on there with that boy that snitched on everybody down there from Orange Mound. You lying? Come look at the tape. Let me walk up here and then, let me walk in here and see.
This 15, I'm gonna bring something else back a little later on.
What? That sure is Jed.
No, hold on.
Uncle Jed. Buying cocaine on tape. Hernandez Govan, listen to him going through the bag. Selling cocaine. Look at him handing it to him. The man looking at it. And you just, this man is the police. Don't nobody but police get away with this. Look.
I got to cut that shit.
Oh, okay.
Fucking fence over there.
What's that, the city doing that?
I don't know. Yeah. I know they moved when they closed up and they kept stealing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
selling drugs on tape, y'all.
All right, bro. I'll listen.
Look at this.
Yeah, he's in the act. Yeah, he's in the act of it. Yeah.
Now he's smoking a blunt on YouTube, y'all. And he on the phone. Now listen to him, y'all. The dumbest drug dealer in the world.
Hey, what up, fam?
Look, we ain't supposed to know what he doing.
My bad, I'm smoking, bro. Yeah, you said they can drop it out right now, though. Okay. How many hours you think they'll be looking at? Oh, okay. Yeah, they were just trying to strategize a ride. Okay, well, I'm just gonna let them know you said you don't have a clue. Oh, okay. Well, I let them know then when they get there, then maybe a better ballpark or something. You know what I'm saying?
So you can get a better ballpark. You can get so who he on the phone with? So is he letting the fans know, Cupcake, allegedly? That
It's either the feds or it's Pablo Escobar, one of the two.
Pablo. He on the phone with Pablo. You think?
I think so. Negotiating that rate.
Exactly. Hit the like button, gang. See, we break shit down. We break shit down. Y'all don't remember this, but it was out there. But we document everything on this channel. So now listen to it. He said the ballpark. Now it's either an 8 ball. Do you think it's an 8 ball? A ball. He's saying ballpark because somebody want to buy them a 3.5. They want a 3.5 and he on the phone, y'all. Hit my like button. Stop playing with my channel.
Yeah, he's trying to negotiate that rate.
Say it again, sis.
He's negotiating that rate.
Listen to this, y'all.
That ain't okay. Say no more there. Well, you ain't gotta say no more there. And I'm finna relay that mission. They probably gonna do the dashboard, so you know what I'm saying.
So they coming fast. Let's talk to the people that don't know about streets, but we gonna tell you. So whoever that's coming to buy the 3.5, let's talk to it like that. 3.5 of the alleged cocaine or some weed. Ain't nobody finna do the dashboard for a 3.5 or no goddamn weed. Hit my like button. Stop playing with me. I ain't got to live like this over here on this channel. This Band-Aid gang. So what we gonna do? Wrap them up in tape and tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, Band-Aid. So now they finna go do the dash. So do the dash in street terms, everybody. Is they gonna go fast? Yep. To come get it. Now listen.
I'm gonna go and get it. Go and get it to you now. Okay.
So answer me this, Cupcake. I can't make this shit up. You know that you got your other camera on your other phone on you, right? Sitting low on you, and you on the other phone and you talking, and you doing a drug deal, well, on the phone. You don't even want to flip the phone. You don't want to mute the phone. Why he don't want to mute the phone so you can just see his mouth moving, and the only person that can understand him is a deaf person? Can somebody please tell me that?
Or why don't he turn the phone over so they can't see nothing?
Turn the phone over. He probably scared he gonna lose some clout. He want people to be looking at him, let him know he's still there.
He's still the man, yeah.
I said, damn. So now look, y'all.
Okay. And they probably reached out to you on their own too from a 205 area code number.
From a 205 area code. So we
from
talking
Birmingham.
about
Birmingham. So that's Birmingham. That's Birmingham. Okay, so
somebody in Birmingham. That's that 205.
He's got the interstate connects. Okay, we know that. All right.
How stupid can you be, Hernandez? So this is some big shit. Because ain't nobody calling from a Birmingham area code that got to go all the way from Birmingham to Memphis for an A-ball.
Yeah. So he's got the interstate connects going. All right, let's see what else he said.
Interstate connect. Let's go.
So Yeah. Okay. So I'm finna call and give him an update and be like, he said he might be able to give you a ballpark, once you pull up, and then you know what I'm saying.
We need a ballpark. When's the drop gonna happen? When's the drop? All right.
Okay. But well, yeah, if you can, then just hit them back and be like, I can let you know, you know what I'm saying, how long or ballpark once you pull up.
ETA, baby. ETA.
All right, bet. Good luck.
We can't make this shit up over here on this channel.
ETA.
That part. I think we should keep this as an exclusive, as an intro, right, gang? To show the streets what you do and what you don't do every time before we start our live. We're gonna let you marinate, Hernandez, go in. So Cupcake, let me ask you a question. Let me ask the people that's viewing in today a question.
Sure.
What happened to the G code? What happened to WAC 100 going on YouTube, relaying everybody that's a rat and all of that. And all these guys, Seti Nash, Charleston White, Woody, you can name a lot of these people. You got No Jumper wanting to live by the street code. You understand me? And what is the reason that you guys are giving money and seeing the activity that Hernandez Govan is doing, and it's clearly that he's a rat? We just brought you the case just the other day. He snitched on a man for credit. He snitched on Cornelius. He snitched on Straight Drop. And I'm sure a whole lot of other people in Memphis. For where's all these old school gangsters hanging around him for then? I'll wait.
But him and Wack talk on the phone every day. So, you know, Wack might have been trying to give the G code, but Quet's giving the R code.
The rat code.
Yeah. It's the R code.
I said, damn.
The G code's gone. The G code's gone.
The G code's gone. So everybody, we know, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to discuss it, but me and Cupcake gonna do an evaluation with the rest of the gang. We heard about it as soon as it hit, but we never gave a chance to give our commentary on. Everybody knows that Cornelius Smith got 20 years. 20 years for the unaliving of Adolph Thornton, the legendary king of Memphis, Young Dolph.
He gets no parole, no nothing. He's got to serve 15 more, and that'll be his 20. That'll be he's served his 20, and he can walk away.
So he can't walk away with 5. He can't do 5. He can't get credit for 5 years if he go down there and go take some classes and get some time credits.
Yeah, he gets his 5 years credit, but I'm saying he once it's all said and done, he will have done 20 years because he's done 5. So once he does 15 more.
But can he go down and take some classes and get a time cut?
No, there is no time cut. No, rat school, no, and rat school is not available. It's not an option.
They call it rat school.
Yeah, he can't take a rat class. No, he has to serve the full 20, and once he does 15, that's it. He walks away, no parole, no nothing. He's scot free.
So let's ask. So everybody, the man that unalived Young Dolph, because we know Straight Drop just came through there like what's his name? Martin Lawrence did on in Harlem Nights and shot the gun twice. Pow pow. You know, pow pow. Put that little motherfucking gun down. So we know that Cornelius bullet. What up, Damon? I see you. Weapons really took the life of Adolph Thornton. The first 2 bullets probably tore Adolph Thornton apart. What's going on, gang? What's up, Strong Survive? So let me ask y'all this, gang. He got less years than Cornelius. Can you break this? I mean, then Straight Drop. Can you break this down? Because you know I can. I want to let you do it in your professional way because you know how you hold it down. Talk to him, girl.
Well, because he told everything. And see, here's the thing. If you'll look at, like, when Cornelius was on the stand and Straight Drop was sitting there, you didn't see Straight Drop like, oh my God, I'm about to kill this motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. I think Straight Drop was relieved that Cornelius told everything. I really do. Because that would mean he wouldn't have to tell. He wouldn't be labeled as the rat.
I think Straight Drop told some information too.
Oh
because
no!
The way
No, he
Drop's
did.
lawyer was talking. You don't think?
He did tell. That's how come he went from Ganguly, which was a, like a public defender or whatever, to a paid attorney. Because he didn't have a paid attorney at first. You notice that he went for a long ass time without one.
That's true.
Then all of a sudden, boom, here we go, and he gets the paid attorney, and then he shuts up and he changes his mindset, and you see where it got him. Now he's at the Supreme Court hoping they're going to cut him some slack, but they're not.
Yeah, Strong Survive. Yeah, they sentenced him. They sentenced him to 20 years. Now we're gonna look at it right now for those that didn't capture it. Let's go.
May 29th.
Thank you, Judge.
May 29th, 4 o'clock. Thank you for trial.
Thank you.
He looks happy.
All right, are we ready on Smith?
Oh yeah, he looks relieved. He got a lot of stress off of himself.
This is State of Tennessee versus Cornelius Smith. This indictment 2204769. Matter that's been pending in his court for some time. I think.
While y'all watch that, I'm gonna look and see if I can find out where they're gonna send him to. Okay, give me a minute.
Copy.
Co-defendants. Mr. Smith will plead guilty to the offense of murder, second degree, a Class A felony as included under count 1 of the indictment. 20 years confinement as a 100% violent offender. Be served Tennessee Department of Corrections. Taken into consideration in this plea is Mr. Smith's cooperation in this matter from the time of his arrest until now. Mr. Smith.
So the time of his arrest, December. So he's cooperated. Okay, Cupcake coming right back. She getting some more info. It is true. He only got to do 50% of his time. And we're gonna get to that. Cupcake, when Cupcake come back.
I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can multitask.
Okay, is it true that he only got to do 50% of his time? I don't know.
No.
Go ahead.
No, he has to do 100% of it. And he's done 5, so he only has to do 15.
And no time cuts.
No time cut. No.
Because usually if you, and he's a violent offender.
That's why he got 20 years, because he talked. That's his break right there. Had he not have talked, they would have sent him on with straight drop.
Is he still gonna have to go testify for the Teron Ingram case?
I don't know. If you when I'm done looking at this, I'll look at Trayon's case and see if he's if he's on the witness list.
Okay, so word on the streets that he's supposed to be a witness on the Teron Ingram's case. Right,
but you have to sit and think about, like, what could he have told? He can't tell what straight drop told him, because that would be hearsay. He didn't know Trayon Ingram. So I'm trying to think of, like, what could he tell? He can't go tell no hearsay. He's never met Trayon Ingram personally. He's a lot older than Trayon Ingram, so I don't really know where that came from. But I don't know what benefit he could do, because if he's never spoke to Trayon personally, then he can't get on the stand. Hearsay, it's inadmissible. So
right,
I don't know.
So
I don't think that was true.
Okay, so yes, he does. He looks relieved. We're gonna also show you guys some paperwork that you probably haven't seen related to Big Jook. So you guys are gonna kind of trip out on what's seen, but I found a lot of key things as I've been reviewing a lot of the information that I've come across, and I'm seeing a lot of, how would I put it in the right words? I'm seeing that Jook told. I'm seeing that Hernandez told. But as we watch, and I'm watching this together, I'm going to show you some keys that's going to heavily lean towards Big Jook had told already. But let's go ahead and look at this clip. Fair use commentary under Act 107. Band-Aid gang.
Has cooperated fully in the prosecution, first Justin Johnson, and then another co-defendant. Taken in consideration is his truthful testimony in those cases. Had the matter gone to trial, the state's proof would have been that on the date alleged in the indictment in Memphis and Shelby County, Tennessee, at a local business, Makeda's Cookies, Adolph Thornton Jr., the victim in the case, was there with his brother. 2 individuals, Mr. Justin Johnson, Mr. Cornelius Smith, who had been propositioned previously and offered money
Correct.
To kill Mr. Thornton, who's known as the Rapper Dolph, drove up in a stolen vehicle. They both got out of the car and they both fired guns, killing Mr. Thornton there on the scene. There's video of the incident. There's also video of Mr. Johnson and Mr. Smith after the incident going to an apartment complex where Mr. Smith had to care for a wound that he received during the shooting. There'd be testimony from several witnesses identifying Mr. Smith as one of the shooters, and also describing his actions before and after the shooting. Those events occurred in Memphis and Shelby County, Tennessee. As I said, from his arrest forward, Mr. Smith has taken responsibility for this, admitted his involvement, provided truthful.
No, he taking full responsibility. He could have been serving a life sentence. But he only got 20 years, y'all. 20 years. And he's still young. He come home when he like 50-something, y'all. 58. What is he, in his 30s, Cupcake?
Yeah, he's in his 30s, early 30s.
So he coming home when he around 50. He still got a whole life to live. He's straight. And by the time he get out, people ain't gonna really
It won't be so hot in Memphis for him. Yeah, it won't be so hot. He'll be able to walk around like others can.
He'll be able to walk around Memphis. But he's gonna move. And people are not gonna recognize who he is.
He ain't got no money.
He'll find somewhere to go. When you're desperate to get out of a place, he's gonna find something to go, where to go. He got some family somewhere out of town. What's going on, Sabrina? I see you, girl. We rocking the show now. Let's get it. So Cornelius has still got a life ahead of him after he's released from prison, from doing 15 years. So he basically got 15 years after sentence. He's straight. No wonder why he in there moving his shoulders. He like, man, now how do you think that makes Straight Drop feel?
Oh, God, I don't even want to know.
Straight Drop is madder than 10 people right now. Straight Drop is madder than 10 people, y'all. He like, man, I only ran up and shot the gun twice, and I really missed on purpose. I said, damn. Straight Drop know them bullets that he shot out didn't hit Dolph. They knew they had a sucker. It's a sucker born every day, y'all.
That's why he was screaming no face.
Y'all know Straight Drop ran up there with that little gun, pow, pow, and missed on purpose. He's saying to himself, how the hell did I get a life sentence? I was the rapper. A life sentence, and Cornelius is going home in 15 years. Straight Drop is madder than 10 people. Strong Survive said, Cupcake, the white Benz Anita's case with Darnisha, who survived all those shots. She must be in protective custody. How about it?
No, she's not. She lives in Atlanta. She's married to Mob Wilson, which is the woman that died. I can't think of her name right now. That's her son. They're married, living in Atlanta. They're all over social media, living their best life.
So you got the right channel. You want information about this case? We got it. We got Cupcake. Oh, we got the icing on the cake. Hit the like button, y'all. Let's continue. I'm going to breeze down a little bit so we can get to the commentary. You want to go down to where he takes the stand? Let's go ahead and read. He swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. Let's go.
But she doesn't, the judge doesn't say that to him, though. She says, do you swear to tell the truth?
Imagine being able to...
Oh, Cupcake, you were analyzing everything, ain't it?
Just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Hit the like button, y'all. We got 39 in here. She said, thank you, Cupcake.
Oh, anytime.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth? Have a seat, watch this. Would you state your name for the record, please? Mr. Smith, the deputy is handing you this petition for waiver of trial by jury and acceptance of the guilty plea. Let me know if you recognize it.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go over that with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand your rights as your attorney went over them with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna go over your rights with you also. If there's something you don't understand, please let me know, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Among these rights I just spoke about is your right to have a trial by
Let's get
jury.
the lights up, please.
Everyone
Double
has
tap the
the right
screen.
to have a
42 in the
jury
building.
to decide whether you're guilty or not guilty, instead of allowing me to convict you today without a trial. Do you understand you're giving up your trial rights by pleading guilty today? Yes, ma'am. You also have a right to have your attorney cross-examine the witnesses again.
Of course he understands giving up. You know how many people he gave up in the case? Of course he understands about giving up. Yeah, I gave up everything. I told I'm about to walk in 15 years. What else you want me to give up?
In front of that jury, with you in the courtroom, to make sure everyone is telling the truth. Do you understand you're giving up that right by pleading guilty today? Yes, ma'am. You also have a right to call your own witnesses. The state has to prove this case against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You don't have to prove that you're innocent. However, if you want to call witnesses, I would compel.
Let me ask the chat. Let me ask you, if the way Cornelius was played when it came to this situation that he is in right now, would you have told? Okay, would you have told after you figure out what they tried to do to you? They gave you $800. They tried to unalive you. If he was thinking right, he knew they was gonna come and unalive him, and he wasn't taking no chances. That's why he sent this girl. That's why he sent this girl over there in the ski mask. That's when they was about to take him out.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Because the second time that he met up with some of the people that Straight Drop said, because he was coming back from Atlanta, and they were like, "Hey, he Straight Drop called him and said, 'Hey, my people got some money for you.'" It was Teasy. Well, when the girlfriend got out of the car, they didn't have no money to give her, so there was three guys in the car. They had to take all the money that was in their pockets and give them to her, give it to her, because they were gonna kill him. They didn't plan on giving him no money.
They was gonna take his life.
Yeah.
And I truly believe that Straight Drop knew. Now think about this, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff. Now it's all coming to me, and I love when we get in these situations. I think that Straight Drop had a feeling, and that's why Straight Drop said, "Give up Yo Gotti. I mean, give up Big Juke and Hernandez Govan, and let me go." He said, "Let me go and turn them." Say that it was Hernandez Govan, because Big Juke and Hernandez Govan, they ain't messing with us. So I think the reason why Straight Drop fled and got out of Memphis, because he had a feeling that Hernandez Govan was going to unalive him. Because remember, they had got into it in Atlanta. They got into it. And when I show you the next clip that's coming up, I think that Hernandez Govan, correct me if I'm wrong, Cupcake, Hernandez Govan figured out that CMG and Big Juke was already dealing with Straight Drop on the back end, and was trying to finesse Hernandez Govan to get him out the deal. Because what did Big Juke say? Get the phones out of here, because Hernandez Govan is known to be a rat. So I think they was trying to finesse, goddammit, Hernandez Govan, and that's why Hernandez Govan low-key got a grudge against Gotti. Exactly. He got something on Gotti that Gotti, since he's an agent, because we know he's an agent, right? He's an agent. So he's protected. So this is one of the reasons I feel like Gotti hasn't moved on Hernandez Govan as well, because he knows he's an agent. If I take him out, they gonna know where it's coming from. And that's why Hernandez Govan, y'all, is walking around this motherfucker selling drugs in the car on camera.
Hey. What happened? Oh my God! Don't tell me he got reported. me see.
Mic check. Y'all hear me? Cup.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can now. I can now.
Yeah,
Okay.
in a bad storm. I'm in Texas right now. Same
Oh
place we
damn!
drove
I
in at.
thought you got hit. I thought you got hit and reported. Oh my god. Okay.
No, they ain't gonna report me. They can't. We know the proper guidelines. We right back. So
I
where
know,
was I?
but you know,
So where was I at,
uh,
gang? Where did I leave off?
uh, about
Oh,
Hernandez telling on folks and did cornbread. What would straight drop? What did straight drop think? Did straight drop think they were going to get him? Um.
okay, I know where I
Uh,
was. I think that truly, um, Hernandez Govan has a grudge against Yo Gotti because um, he knew that that they were going to take straight drop away, in the sense that Hernandez Govan also knew that Juk told. Juk was questioned, y'all.
yeah, in the
Juk
airport.
didn't pay for the bond, but there's a period of time. I'm gonna get to that. Let me put the sentence back up, y'all. That I'm gonna show you guys tonight. That we're gonna see. Cupcake brought some exclusive information tonight. I'm sorry about that drop, y'all.
Yeah, sis,
If I go out again, hold it down for me. I'll be right back up. It's supposed to be some storms here in Texas, so we gotta. The wind is blowing. It was some expected storms, so we don't know. So let's go ahead and look at this clip, y'all.
those witnesses to come to court to testify for you. Do you understand you're giving up that right by pleading guilty today? Yes, ma'am. You also have the right to testify, then tell your story to a jury. If you decided you didn't want to testify, I would not allow anyone to call you as a witness And I would tell them.
Hey, he looked over there, look. Hit the like button, y'all. He looked over there like, I got the right to testify. I can go again and get some more time knocked out. Y'all see how his eyes look? He didn't quite understand what she was saying, Cupcake.
And tell your story.
Cupcake, look at his eyes when he said, you got the right to testify. He said, what? Testify? Can I get another 5 years knocked out? What are you talking about? Look, y'all, he didn't quite understand. Look.
Tell those witnesses to come to court to testify for you. Do you understand you're giving up that right by pleading guilty today? You also have the right to testify. Your story to a jury. You decided you didn't want to testify.
He thinking y'all got the right to testify my place to the jury, so I can get some more time knocked off. Hit the like button, y'all. We were.
Allow anyone to call you as a witness, and I would tell you can't hold that against you because you have a right not to testify against yourself.
Let's get the lights up, y'all. What up?
You were united in the matter of 769 on 7-count indictment. Count 1 was conspiracy first-degree murder. That being non-prosecuted means dismissed. Is that your understanding of this part of the agreement? Count 2 is first-degree murder. It carries with that life in prison. If we had gone to trial and you had been found guilty of first-degree murder, I have to sentence you to life in prison. You're entering into an agreement today with the state of Tennessee where you're pleading guilty to
Okay, can you?
Yeah, I can hear. Yeah, I'm moving up to my office. Give me just a second. I'm moving up to my office. Okay, give me a minute.
Counts 3 through 7 are being non-prosecuted. That's your understanding. Now, if we had gone to trial and you had been convicted and I had sentenced you, you would have the absolute right to appeal this case to the Court of Criminal Appeals. I would give you a free attorney and a free appeal if you could not afford one. Do you understand you're giving?
I want to answer this question on the platform right now. Sabrina, I mean, you're absolutely right. Sabrina is absolutely, where's she at? Her comment was up there. She said, I believe he told the truth on everything. I do too. Lie about nothing, not even for. I'm gonna do a live on it. But what was the lady name? Miss Fifi. Y'all put a one in the chat if y'all remember Miss Fifi. Miss Ferguson. Put a one in the chat if y'all remember that lady. Angel says she remember her. So that was.
Remember, you was like, oh, you remember her name?
Yeah, Angel knew her name right off the top. So that is the old woman that Cornelius used to help out. And he said they came over and brought $500 in an envelope more than once to the house. Y'all remember that lady? She testified on the stand. Hit the like button. Put a one in the chat if y'all remember that. Corrupt judge wants life in jail. Bullshit judge wants life in jail. Wants life in jail. Bull crap. Okay. I truly believe, and I wish I could keep tabs on her. I could if I really wanted to get down in the bushes and get down to the nitty gritty. We'll probably have an update on that. Cupcake, you there yet?
I got you. Yeah.
So I believe that lady got paid by Hernandez Govan and CMG.
Okay.
Really, Hernandez Govan. I think Hernandez Govan went to that lady and said, hey, I'll give you some money to say that boy never came and gave you no envelope with $500. You can tell the way she was moving her hand. That lady lied. So ain't no telling where that lady live at now. She probably done moved about the hood, got a nice house, or he probably take care of her. Put a one in the chat if you believe that lady lied on that stand under oath.
Yeah, but she was also kind of scared too, because she sure as heck don't want to get caught in any type of snitching or any type of drama.
So do you think it was threats or paid?
I think of that. Number one, he didn't ask her the right question, because what she was saying was, no one ever gave me any money. And they didn't. They put it in our mailbox. But remember this, the judge, her husband is friends with Quet's family.
Say that one more time.
The judge, Miss Jennifer, the judge, her husband is good friends with Quet's family. I think it was his daddy or his grandmother. I don't know. Anyway, they know each other.
That right by
Yeah, I can get the logistics.
So by entering this plea of guilty, you're not only giving up all the rights that I have explained to you, the ones your attorney went over with you, but you're also giving up the right to appeal this conviction. This is going on your record. Do you understand that? Yes, ma'am. You have any questions for me? No. Any questions for your lawyer? Has Mr. Shaw done everything you asked of him? Yes, ma'am. All right, I got a couple more questions for you. Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily? Yes, ma'am. Without any thoughts, pressures, or promises?
Now look.
Yes, ma'am. You sure? You gotta speak up, she's recording. Yes, ma'am. All right, you may step down. Court finds the defendant's plea being freely and voluntarily and knowingly intelligent and knowingly accepted plea guilty. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck to you, Mr. Smith. Thank you.
Good weekend, Judge.
Look at that look. That boy want a smile coming up out of there, boy. You need to be smiling. Now, we don't know with the way things going with Trump now if the world's still going to be here when your ass get out. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be kind of happy in there because, shit, we might as well be up in there with you because shit fucked up out here right now. Life ain't promised tomorrow for us out here either. So that's what you need to be banking on for the rest of them other 15 years, Cornelius, because it's fucked up out here, gang. We don't know if it's aliens finna goddamn hit this motherfucker or a nuclear bomb. We don't know if it's gonna be Project Bluebeam finna knock our drawers off or is it gonna be a nuclear bomb. Make a choice. So where you at, you pretty much safe. But did you know when something happens like that, Band-Aid gang and everybody in the chat, do you know when it's something tragic like that, they supposed to unalive the inmates?
Oh my God.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, I knew that when I was in prison. When they said, what? If it's something major like a worldwide war, they supposed to unalive the inmates.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hell no, I didn't
Ain't
know
that crazy?
Hell yeah.
So if something tragic go on and it's a disaster, they supposed to unalive them young men. All them boys supposed to be unalived. I said, damn.
Oh my God. Ooh.
So as we move on to the next clip, we're going to get more a little bit deeper to show and point towards that Big Jook told. And you know, I get to rolling, when I get to cooking, I get to cooking good. Good season. Shit tastes good. Now, I can't make this shit up. When it comes to that family, right? With how reckless and messy that this situation went down. The Bovan family, because I believe the Bovan family is still in the streets. How about you, Cupcake?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah.
So they couldn't take a risk. They couldn't take the risk because Big Jook was messy. Do you know if Big Jook was still alive, he would be on that stand as we see in the thumbnail? He would be testifying. Am I right, Cupcake?
Yeah. Yeah, if he would have made it that long, even if he'd have been locked up, who knows if he would have lived long enough in jail to have made it to the stand.
That part. So I'm about to go to an email, gang, and show you something. Let me get to my email. Where is it? It disappeared, right? Hit the like button while we wait. Let me see. Right. So let's get to it. So Cupcake, I got some. No, it's another one. Cupcake, I want everybody to check out this next file that I'm about to bring up. It's gonna open your mind. Keep that one up there though.
Oh, it's right there.
I'm gonna show you something that me and Cupcake brought to the light, which is gonna coinherse with, there it is, the planning period. We're gonna look at the planning period, y'all.
The planning period. Now that's, you know what that is about, don't you?
Yeah, well, if the email takes too long to pop up, we have the paperwork on the planning period.
Oh, about from June to October?
June to October.
Okay.
So we're
gotcha.
looking at from June. Yeah, it's taking a second for the planning period. We'll just go freestyle on it, y'all.
It's just one page. It's just one page.
Yeah, I'll pull the planning period out.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a big file.
Thank you, gang. We got it, y'all. I just don't, due to the weather being bad, I don't want my screen to be messing up on me. And plus, when you get to cooking, the algorithm, especially me, they love fucking with me. I do thousands of views, especially they don't want me talking about Trump. Here it is right here, y'all. Here it is. They want to show me a little love. I guess I got to talk to them like that a little bit. I said, damn, hit the like button. Let's go, y'all. So let's talk about the planning period, y'all. Here it is. Here it is. Let me slide it over. You want to read this, Cupcake?
Yeah. It says between June 1st and March 1st in Shelby County, Tennessee.
So this is the state of Tennessee. This is the state of Tennessee. This is the state of Tennessee, y'all.
Oh, my bad. Let me start from the beginning. Okay. State of Tennessee, Shelby County.
Hold on, let me get to it. It's acting funny, y'all. Let me get it for y'all can see it.
There hang on, I'm looking at it. Okay, let me look at it on the live. I was looking at it on my file. Hang on. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Break it down to the people, y'all. Hit the like button.
Hang on 1 second. Let me make my screen bigger. Okay, so this is the grand jury indictment. And it says state of Tennessee, the grand jurors of the state of Tennessee, duly selected and impaneled and sworn, present that Justin Johnson, known as Drop, Cornelius, known as Cornflake, Hernandez, known as Quit, and then Jamarcus, that is Jamarcus's, Drop's stepbrother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, this is what everybody's forgetting. People are saying, oh, it was the Rolls Royce, it was shot up. Oh, it was because he didn't listen to Penny Hardaway. No. Between June 1st and March 1st, 2022 in Shelby County, and before the finding of this indictment, these 4 dudes up here did unlawfully and intentionally, with premeditation and with intent to commit the offense of first-degree murder. That means between June 1st and March, planning was done.
Bingo.
They planned it. So from June to October, yeah, they planned it down in Florida. But because stuff happened after his death, like going to the studio, flying around, buying Hellcats, buying Gucci, all this money kept swapping hands. So so stuff went on until March that had to do with his death. Mm-hmm. So this was planned. This wasn't, oh, he got shot up because of a Rolls Royce. No, the Rolls Royce, if it got shot up or not, it doesn't matter. This was already in the plan. This was already in the works.
Yeah, but see, let's talk about the Rolls Royce. So, did you watch the live by True Results? True Results made a good statement. Shouts out to the Dolph Sector. How do we know that story's true when Hernandez Govan never spoke of this? Do you think that's another way to throw a shot? Now, listen, that's alleged, because What if he was just throwing a shot, chat? Band-Aid gang. What if he was just throwing a shot at Gotti to throw Gotti up under the bus again?
Or what if he was just looking for a reason to be able to say why it happened? Because it's funny. Why is he not talking about being down in Florida? Why is he not talking about being down there for Zebo? Him and Zebo had a birthday party down there. Why is no one talking about that? They were all down there. Not one person has mentioned being in Florida. Not one person. Not one person mentioned going.
We got the photos when Raven down there. Raven was there too.
She was there too. Yeah,
y'all.
And don't forget, when CEO Teasy, they had his birthday party at Privé, Gotti's mom's restaurant. Why is no one talking about that? They were planning it. Plan. But no one's mentioned that. They're trying to think of all these incidents. No. Irrelevant.
And
the feds know it. F the state. The feds know it.
So, with that being said, I want everybody to document what we're telling you because we're going piece by piece. Pay attention to what we're saying. So, this was planned in June, right? So
yeah, they went down. They went down to Miami in June.
Yep. So strong, everybody, Band-Aid gang. Look, so let's count it. June, July, August, September, October, November. 6 months before this. How do they know that?
Because they, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, they got wiretaps. That's not been announced yet. It will be.
Bingo. And the photographs, the exclusive photographs we got.
Yeah, and then they got Juke's phone. But this was, even though all this right here, this was said before Juke died. But I mean, I'm just saying, just to back it up, they got phones too that's backing up what they said. But yeah, I mean, my God, remember who had on an Apple Watch?
Teasy.
The Apple Watch was in Florida. Yeah, the Apple Watch was in Florida. It's on the pictures.
Bingo. So as we look at that October, right? So October. So let's calculate this. Now we're going to do some calculations before we go to the next clip. So he says, hit the 800. No, keep that there. Hit the 800. All right. So now I want y'all to watch this. Let's put the pieces together. Now prior, 2 months. Hold on.
In 2021, a few months prior to the actual shooting, you were actually working with Straight Drop to try to sign him to CMG.
I was.
And
2 months prior. Did he not say that?
Yeah.
So we looking at June, July, August, September, October, November. So August. So in August, right? They were rocking and rolling.
But remember, he said, I don't know why they put those phone records up. I had not talked to Straight Drops in at least 60 days before Dolph's murder.
Bingo. Now listen to this, y'all.
Some interactions happened at your house. Can you talk about that?
Yeah. I was basically trying to put the deal together for Straight Drop. So, you know, when Justin came around, you know, Justin was talented, and we didn't want to miss out on this opportunity. You know, my whole goal was to try to get out the streets and stop, you know, hustling.
Watch this, y'all.
Especially at the age I'm at. And so I reached out to my brother and asked for his assistance, you know, and we started trying to put the deal together. And I reached out to Juke and asked him to come by and check the material out. And that's how it started.
Okay, so Juke is at your house. Is Straight Drop at your house also?
Correct.
Okay, and you guys are talking about potentially a deal with CMG.
Yes. We were basically at my house. Juke was telling us how to promote the music,
how to get Justin the type of buzz that was needed to actually sign to the label. Just all music business, just giving us the,
So, a potential deal with CMG. Hold that thought, Band-Aid Gang. Because what
July
we want to
27th.
know, right, give us a date right there. Everybody get your pen and pads out. Because I want y'all to see this. What date was that, Cupcake? So let's watch this. We got an indictment and we got, yeah. Watch this, y'all. What up, Diamond Gang? Okay, so we got, let me go to it. So explain me this, Cupcake. I want everybody to look. Pay attention now. I want everybody, and y'all ain't seen this shit nowhere. Exclusive shit. Y'all ain't seen nobody had this video but us since we put this shit out. See, sometimes you gotta save shit and put it in your pocket. Look at
I think there may be a couple people that screen recorded it, because I think I saw somebody trying to break it down, but they couldn't do it.
I said, damn. Now watch this, y'all. Tell me, look at Gotti. I want you to look at Straight Drop. Can we get a date on this?
Yeah, give me a minute, okay?
All right. Hit the like button. I'm going to continue to play. Now watch this, y'all.
Stop him.
Good Larry, look at Larry. When you want to switch it, Larry?
Gotti, what's up, man? Yeah.
Look at Gotti. Say no, this ain't. Look at Gotti. Look at him now. Boom. Guess what gave it away? Hit my fucking like button. When was Dolph unalive? Band-Aid Gang. Cupcake. I'm about to do them all type of ways. What's up, Diamond Gang? You ain't speaking when you come up in your house? How you ain't come in your house and not even speak to nobody in your own fucking house? That's rude.
Hey, you was talking. I didn't want to interrupt you.
I need to find.
And don't try to help her, Cupcake, because Dr. E ain't here to help me fight y'all.
I have no comment.
I said, damn. Now pay attention to this. What do you notice right here about Gotti? They fucked up. We got you. We beat you. I didn't even pay attention to this. Watch this. They fucked up, y'all.
You want to switch it, Larry?
Angel, Cupcake. They fucked up, Diamond. Watch this. What y'all see?
Gotti, what's up, man?
What y'all see on Gotti's face?
On his what?
On his face.
His mask? Oh, yeah, because it's COVID.
Bingo. Now, what y'all see? That girl face. A mask. Right, a mask. So now, you see Straight Drop in the same place.
Alongside a million other Negroes.
You see Straight Drop. And I looked about the same, around the same age, the same growth of hair, around the same time when Dolph was unalive, because Dolph was unalive during what time? COVID. Hit the fucking like button. Around COVID, Now we cooking. That's straight drop. And that looked like that not too close to what he looked like in the courtroom after he done some time. Now look, they go to straight drop, lick the lips like he was in the courtroom, licking his lips. We hit the like button around COVID time. So explain to me, where's Hernandez Govan? Why is he in the entourage with Gotti? That's why Hernandez Govan felt some type of way. Because straight drop was already sneaking behind Govan's back because they knew Govan was a rat. They knew he was a rat. And allegedly, they probably was getting ready to take his ass out. See, they already was getting straight drop ready for the game. And Hernandez and Big Juke was like, man, that Buster a rat. He a rat. Come on, work with me because he trying to take your money, bruh.
To be honest with you, I think Big Juke got a lot of people and a lot of stuff that he probably could have not did. Like, I think that he was just more of the street mentality type of dude. Like, he's the one that got him in a lot of shit. That's basically what I'm saying.
I agree to a certain extent, but I do agree.
I'm saying my thing is there's no
you can't make me agree all the way. I said to a certain extent.
Right. I agree with you, but I'm saying as a rapper, why do you need all these damn men underneath you like that in the first place?
I can't answer that question.
I'm not saying it just gives unnecessary vibes. You know, now you see
what kind of vibe does it give you, Diamond? What kind of vibe?
It gives me unnecessary vibes. Like if you work millions, you don't really need that many.
Vibe? What kind of vibe?
It's giving me that he don't need all those people around him to be able to migrate around. He got his security. Leave it at that. You don't need a million damn dudes behind you. But see, he knew, and a lot of people know, that if you popping and you got a lot of money, you got a lot of motion, all these people want to be underneath you. But it's up to you to say, no, you can't be underneath me. It's up to you to say no. If I became wealthy today and I seen a bunch of people want to flock underneath me, I'm going to try to get the F away from all of them because all of them got different personalities. All of them got different problems. And they're going to bring that same energy and problems around my way. And to avoid it, you have to know how to be to yourself. Now you see rappers, they ain't even doing all that. You see them with their family, with their kids, their relatives. You know what I'm saying? You don't see a whole bunch of dudes underneath them. Females don't even have a bunch of females underneath them like that. Female rappers. Because you know what it is. It's jealousy, envy, and all of that.
That's true. Let's go. You're going to see a lot of faces in this video game.
Big 30. What's up, bro? Yeah.
They go Big 30, dude. Has he aged much?
What's up, bro? Yeah.
They go Big 30.
Yeah. I don't know. What's up, boy?
What the fuck?
We meet again.
Here with this camera.
Yeah, we did this time.
It's a commercial job right here. How are you doing? Get your key over here.
This boy Big 30 taking in. Shout out to the Evan King and the Double Captain. I pull up on the number. Free shots.
Yeah.
Hit the toe there and get down there. Bring the camera down there. Hit the toe. Yes, sir. Get down. Come on, take it up. Shout out. You know, shout out for the Dope Academy. I may have Dope Academy though, man. Lifestyle, you know, popping this shit, nigga. Out of there. What's going on? It's your boy D Moolah, man. The real neighborhood hero, man. Shout out to Double Academy, man. They fuck with them, fucking with them. I hear them. No, bring it in. Shout out to Double Academy TV.
Money bag right there. So here's the thing. If we go back and really grind out, we can find out exactly around this time. Because we can find out when that video, that ETSG, that's how you say his name, shot this video. Yeah. When he shot this video around the time that video came out, and we can get an accurate time. What's going on, Neo King? And we can get an accurate time.
Yeah, if I had my other laptop, I would know, but I will find out. I'll find out tomorrow.
And we're gonna get an accurate time on that. But as we see, it's not much aging, okay? This is all around the same time, and Gotti has straight drop under his wing. So, how you have never done no business with Gotti, but Gotti got straight drop there, but there's nowhere Big Juke is to be found. Hit the like button. So, as we continue, let's get to some paperwork. And then we're going to get to the live stream. I said, damn. Let's get to it. So, Cupcake, I want you to elaborate to the people, because you guys pretty much haven't seen this, but we're going to tell you the type of situations that Big Juke was in after his unaliving. I'm going to show you this house. Go ahead, Cupcake.
All right. Hang on 1 second. Let me get it.
It's right there.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Juke's home? Yeah. So it's for sale. And there's someone who put an offer in on it and wants to buy it. But the problem is that Juke died with no will.
No will, y'all.
His mama is not his next of kin. He has 3 children. He doesn't have a wife. Tasha Mack is not his wife. And so she was trying to be sneaky and go ahead and just sell the home, and she can't do that. And so now
So she didn't want to get a home to his kids?
No, she was selling it. And I guess maybe she was trying to say, I don't know what her mindset was. She may have been going to give some money to them. You don't ever know. She may have been trying to recoup some money for Gotti. Who knows, But anyway, huh?
No, I was listening to what you said.
Oh, and so, basically, Miss Jerry, I guess she thought, well, I'm his mama. I'll do what I want to. But she can't do that. So what happened was she had to appoint herself as administrator of his estate. So she thought, okay, let me do that, and then I can sell the home. No, she can't do that. So when she became administrator of his estate, she has a role, and the role is to manage his assets for his heirs, which are his kids. Okay. Now, one thing that the court does is they look at money. How much money do you have in the bank? And what they do is they issue what's called, this is a bond. They issue this bond. And so what the bond does is it it's like kind of like an insurance policy. Let's just say
Right.
Miss Jerry, the mama, may have misappropriated some funds or may have done some things she wasn't supposed to. Then the bond would cover that money, and then when it was all said and done, she would be responsible for paying the bond back. Okay. Well, so when you think of, okay, well, so the bond is equal to the amount of money he had in the bank. Well, tell me why the bond was only $18,000.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Body rocked him. That's crazy, y'all. Hit that like button. How much money he had again?
About $18,000.
$18,000 is all that Big Jook had. $18,000. Body rocked him.
Mm-hmm.
Body rocked him, y'all.
Yep.
And we have here. There it is.
Okay, so the pictures, the last picture is actually the first picture. I did it wrong.
Okay.
So the last picture, it'll show his mama, Miss Jerry, as the petitioner. Okay, and then because she had to do that. All right. Well.
Right. It says her name right there, Mims. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the second picture shows Miss Pam Blair. That is her attorney. That is Miss Jerry's
right here,
attorney.
Y'all. Yep, it's right there.
Okay, and then you see that. So immediately, then once there's an investigation into his finances, there's a bond, and that's the Arch Insurance Company that did that. Well, now look at the next one: inventory required on January the 15th. Well, you don't see anything over there. They issued an order to Miss Jerry. They need an inventory of everything he owns. We want his socks. We want his drawers. Anything he owns, we want it. Well, nothing happened. Okay. All right. So that was on the 15th of January. Okay, nothing happened. Okay. All right. And so then we go down to the next one, and it says that nothing ever happened. So now oath and info pack given to representative.
Yes, ma'am.
They gave it to her. Okay. They sent out a letter. Okay. Nothing happened. Letters to administration. And then on the 28th, they did a miscellaneous order. They had a hearing concerning the kids and the sale of real property. This is when they discovered, wait a minute, you became administrator, and you was trying to sell a home. You didn't tell us.
Ooh.
She didn't tell them. She didn't tell them that she was trying. Mm-hmm. So she was being sneaky. So you still look underneath there. Accounting held by court. Now it's on. Now, anything that he had a financial stake in, any investments, anything like that, there's an audit. So you see down on the 21st right there, it 21st. Says citation for accounting status. They sent her a citation because she has not sent them from June 2025 up until April 2026. She has not sent them an invoice, an inventory. She has not sent them one thing telling them what his assets are. So now on April of this year, citation for accounting status report due by June 4th. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that she tried to sell his house, and he's got kids. One of them is a minor. Okay, and she had no right to do that at all. And so the judge, he held a hearing, and what it.
Go ahead. I hear you.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. So in January, when the judge held that hearing, he stopped the sale of the house, and he locked down all of Big Jook's assets. Okay. No money, no nothing is going on. Okay. Well, Miss Jerry, she missed the deadline for the financial asset inventory, which, like I told you, everything needed to be in there. Then he did the financial citation for the accounting status. Once again, gave her more time. Okay, so now here's what's going to happen. And now there's fixing to be an audit on CMG because Big Jook is second in command. Okay, so what that means is, have they been paying him while he's been dead? I don't know. But any corporate shares of stock, any music royalties that he's tied to, they've all been frozen. They've actually been diverted, actually. Okay. So what's fixing to happen is, if you'll let me look on that first page real quick. I think it says bench trial. Let me see. Does it say, let me see. Okay. Yeah. Go to the very first page.
Right here.
Yeah, you see where it says case description, case ID, PR, and then it says in regards to Anthony Jerome Mims bench trial. You see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Date January 13th.
That's when all this. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now the case is now been moved because she refused to cooperate. Okay, because and what is she doing? Hiding things, and that's what the court thinks. Because why wouldn't you list that stuff? Why wouldn't you make it? Why wouldn't you put it on paper and submit it like the judge told you to? Well, here's what's happening now. The case is headed to a bench trial. Now, this bench trial is going to be a forensic audit from A to Z. The court, they're going to subpoena all of CMG's tax returns, all of their contracts that had anything to do with Big Jook, all of their general ledger, like their in-house accounting, like their petty cash and all that kind of stuff. And now they're going to calculate exactly how much of a financial stake did he have in this company and any other companies he was involved in, but most importantly this one. Okay, so once they find out what his financial stake was, then what will happen is the court will force a corporate buyout. Means Gotti has to buy out Big Jook out of that company, and then all those millions are going to have to go directly to his 3 kids.
OMG.
And there's talk of, Gotti don't even own CMG anymore. Let's hope to God that's not the case. Or whoever claims they own it, then everything they own's fixing to get audited too. The feds are in their business now. Basically, that's it. The feds are in all the business. They in the business. Mm-hmm.
OMG. Hit that like button. Y'all got the exclusive tonight, y'all. So let's go on. Look, they going crazy. Cupcake, you just dropped a gem on them. They under investigation. Hey, y'all. They been watching it. Hernandez Gomez, you already know he own it. He giving them up. So let's get into this, y'all. Make sure y'all share this out, y'all. Let's get the word out. Hit the like button, y'all. Let's at least get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Keep the video. The more likes we get, the more we stay in the algorithm, the more we can get the message out. And the more people start paying attention to the channel. I'm doing my due diligence to stay on. I'm going to drop another live, another thumbnail tomorrow. That one going to be pretty deep. Y'all know we keep the hot shit over here. So just keep coming through. Show some love. Subscribe to it. Tell your friends. We all right here. We ain't going nowhere. This Band-Aid gang. So, yeah. I got a real good clip for you guys, which is going to break down and open up some more doors in everyone's brain tonight. I think I have it right here. Let me get it for y'all today. Here it is. Bring this to the forefront. Let's ask some questions, y'all. I'm going to put this out because this is going to carry a lot. Seeing her son die. Should have got there 10 seconds sooner. She would have been ducking and dodging bullets. So let me clear that one up. But everything else I said is, as far as I say that's truth, is truth. First off, there were guys sitting on the pew in the back waiting on Big Jook. They left before the service was out and waited for him. That part is true. Now, where's these guys at, Cupcake? That's how you know they had to knock him down. The organization that these people was involved in, Jook, they didn't know what had been told when it came to, they had to knock him down. Because if Juke would have took that stand, that would have brought CMG down a lot sooner. Am I right, Cupcake? If Juke took that stand, it was over. They was going to have to hide more than that house we just seen. They was going to have to move around if Juke took that stand. So he was better off unalived to that whole clique. Now listen, y'all, because think about it. How the hell, ask yourself this question. Why we ain't got no footage of the two men that was at the funeral, Cupcake? The two men that was sitting in the back of the funeral, how come we ain't got no camera footage of them walking out? How come we don't know what these two, how the people in the funeral, y'all, knew that there was some suspicious people at the Bovan funeral? How do people get up in the funeral, Angel, that ain't even part of the family? They just sitting up in the back. Do that make any sense to y'all?
No.
You still there, Cupcake? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all feel where I'm coming from. You mean to tell me two guys, put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me.
Well, they blended in.
Huh?
They blended in. They was dressed like everybody. They had a mask. They had. Huh? Oh yeah, no, there's no. I don't. Yeah, now if there's any footage of them, I don't know. But people reported seeing them, and we know for a fact they were there.
Right, because that's what makes me think it was meant to happen. It was meant to knock him off. And that had to come from the family, y'all. These are high-powered people. That family, big-time major traffickers, y'all. They out in the open, y'all. And you mean to tell me all they got was a still shot of a Ford Explorer leaving the scene? You mean to tell me all them cameras that was sitting around, y'all, we seen still shots of Straight Drop and Cornelius at the ghetto is goddamn cookie shop in Memphis. They had a camera. So you mean to tell me in that whole big ass parking lot, we could not see? So we also know the police was paid off in this situation too. So the police is paid off. The police was paid off for Big Juke to get unalived. We have no footage, y'all. We got guys that was in the damn. Come on, this story, bro, is gonna linger. It's a lot. Just the way how messed up this case is, y'all. You know more people are going down, y'all. Just how sloppy this was done, more people are going down. Now listen to this.
I said is, as far as I say that's truth, is truth. First off, there were guys sitting on the pew in the back waiting on Big Juke. They left before the service was out and waited for him. That part is true. Mm-hmm. I don't think anybody who said anything like that has even refuted what I said. They waited in the parking lot and caught Big Juke slipping. Big Juke had one security guard. He got shot. Now, people did return fire, but that was not a shootout at all. So, let's get to it. Everybody who wants to, quote unquote, refute what I say, please don't diss him.
Head over there.
Look how big that is out there, y'all. That's why I played this. Look at all those cars. So you mean to tell me if your car get broke in, look at all them cars back there, y'all, and it's an auto theft, they ain't gonna have no cameras to see your car when it got broke in? No cameras around? This was a plan unaliving, y'all. And it's sad because the mama ain't shed no tears, and Gotti don't look depressed from losing no brother.
Yeah, and we know the weather wasn't bad in Atlanta, so
that's what I was just about to ask you about the weather. Can you explain the? Go ahead, Cupcake. Tell them about the weather. It wasn't even storming that day, right?
Well, yeah. Remember, Gotti said, "I'm not going to be going to the repast because I have to get back to Atlanta because the weather is going to be bad." But no, the weather wasn't bad. It was it was in the 40s. No rain, no nothing. Just normal. It was overcast. That was about it.
I said damn. 75 in the building. Y'all hit that like button. Let's go.
Finna die. Yeah, I sure see him over the land. I can't lay down over there. Huh? Big Juke did.
If you listen to this guy, he seemed like he know what's going on, and he really taunting what's going on. We don't know who this cameraman is. This man right here seemed like he was down with the shit. It seemed like he was down with the shit. Oh, yeah. Big Juke there. All right. Oh, for real? Oh, okay.
Yeah, for real?
Look.
Big Juke.
Look.
Whoa.
The other nigga over there about to die right now. Just over past here.
Yeah, I see him over there. It's a what is a birthday? What is a repast or a
birthday party? Or a repast, a birthday party or a repast cupcake. What that sound like, Band-Aid gang? A low blow?
I don't know, but he knows a lot of information, but he's trying to sound like he doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. He says it's a repast or a birthday party, y'all. Hit the like button. Stop playing with us. We ain't got to live like this tonight. You know what it is. How you get out there and you know what it is. Stop playing with us.
Oh, here both ain't repaid.
Hey. Look, shootout.
That's what they said. Hell no.
She put a crisis actor. Strong, you crazy. A crisis actor, y'all.
Yeah, he finna clear the lot now. All right, bro.
If you do not disperse, you may be arrested.
Now think about it. Now here's a good thing to think about, gang. Angel, everybody, watch this. I'm about to do them all type of ways. You know Memphis hot, right, Cupcake?
Yes.
Think about this, Band-Aid. I want y'all to think about this real good. You know Dolph got unalived in Memphis, right, Angel? Mm-hmm. Dolph got unalived in Memphis. You know Memphis was on fire. You a millionaire. Why y'all couldn't have his body sent to another place and had a funeral with all that money y'all got? All them rich ballers that was at this funeral could have flew out in protection of this man. Y'all had to bring him there because y'all got so much dirt and so many people paid off in Memphis that they would have been able to clean up this motherfucking mess. And no one would find out what happened to Big Juke. It don't make no sense. They could have had Big Juke funeral in Atlanta. And it was probably still dangerous in Atlanta. But they could have had his funeral somewhere where they didn't have to worry about anybody else losing their lives. I just want everybody to think about that. You went back. Gotti is trying to stay his ass out of Memphis. But you want to go to Memphis? I would have never went to the Bovan funeral. I never, I ain't going. I ain't going out there. It's hot out there. They could have buried Bovan somewhere else, Cupcake. They could have buried him somewhere else.
Yeah, they knew he was going to be there because he was announcing it on social media. So, they really had almost a week to try to get the route planned out and to get everything figured out as to how they were going to do it.
Yeah. They could have took Bovan body somewhere else. We ain't going out there. That's just one funeral I wouldn't have went to. Why they want to bury him in Memphis? They had paper. Along with what happened to Dolph, it was too hot in Memphis to even have a funeral like that. No. That's just my opinion. I put a one in the chat if anybody agree with me. I don't want to be sounding stupid out here, but man, them people got paper. They yape it up. Now we gotta miss. It's too many. It's hot in Memphis. Let's have this funeral somewhere else, and everybody can show respect. The city's hot. We don't want to put Gotti at risk. We don't want to put Juke at risk. We don't want to have nothing like that happen. Let's do this in a disclosed location, undisclosed location, and nobody can find out. And Juke will be here today. That's why I know that this was a plan. This was planned. It was the right time. Let's go.
Cut him loose, take Juke, and quit down with me.
Okay. So, you're saying, Mr. Johnson, since you something saying, he actually said he didn't do it, right?
Now, he didn't say he didn't do it. He said cut him loose and take Juke and quit down with me because they ain't messing with us.
Oh, you mean
they ain't messing with us? They ain't messing with us.
Tell the truth. Nah, because he didn't have anything to do with it. Tell the truth.
Nah, he's saying me take the downfall.
Oh, okay.
Cut him loose, let him go.
Okay.
And tell them get quit and him change clothes and quit with me instead of him.
Okay. And talking about, and I'm not asking you what someone said.
Here it is.
But we talked about.
Here it is. Hey, this is it right here, y'all. Watch this.
Okay. And talking about, and I'm not asking you what someone said, but we talked about cooperating defendants in this case, one of which you met with was Hernandez Govan.
Correct.
On at least 2 occasions, correct?
Correct.
And he came in and gave you information about this case?
That's correct.
And
why ain't no interviewers asking Hernandez Govan about this, y'all? Why would he go to all these places and go sit down and do all these interviews with all these big channels, Band-Aid Gang? Tell me why they ain't asking him about this.
Because if you'll remember,
hey, Govan, why they so scared of Govan, y'all? Truth be told, put it right there in the chat. They scared. For what, though? For what they scared of? Cause they all old school gangsters.
Yeah, but if you'll listen,
they all got their gangsters and their buddies at the studio with them when they go, cause they all scared. One scared and one scared. Glad the other one scared. I said, damn. Now tell me why they just can't say, if I interviewed him, Govan, I watched the whole tape. What I want to know is what happened when the investigator came up there and said that you gave up information in your proper agreement. When they was talking about you gave up information. What type of information did you give up, Hernandez? Why they scared to just ask him that? Cupcake?
Because they have like preliminary meetings and stuff before he goes on their show, and there's stuff that he tells them you can talk about this, but you can't talk about that. And then if they don't want to do it, well, then he don't go on their show. That's why he's not on a lot of shows. If you'll notice, he's not on a lot of the street dudes and stuff that have shows. He's really not on there because they're probably saying, no, I'm not going to go for that then. If I can't ask you what I want to ask you, forget it. You see, he's only on select shows.
And that's crazy. So he on rat shows. So he's on rat shows, right? It's a rat show, not a shit show. It's a rat show because mostly everybody is going to that shows that he's going to is watching the black community go down, or they ratting. Am I right or wrong?
Well, they're kind of in his network, like 607.
Right.
And then who was that dude that Charleston White just robbed? What was his name?
We
You
were
know what
just
I'm talking
watching
about?
him the other day.
Yeah, and that guy wants to be in their circle real bad.
Yes, he want to be. You talk about the DJ. He was DJ something. DJ.
Yeah, he was. You remember he was the battle rapper? It was talking about stilettos.
DJ something. We just did commentary on him the other day.
Mike Bands.
Mike Bands. That's right, y'all.
Yeah.
Mike Bands.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, you don't see him. He's not on any of these street guy podcasts and stuff because
they want in a minute.
They're not. They want to ask him the hard questions, and he's not. He can't do it. He's not going to do it.
They'll take his chain and wouldn't nobody even know it. Mike Bands. You better stop calling your little bitty self that, boy. Now let's go, y'all.
He also did that. He had an attorney present, right?
Yeah.
And he did that pursuant to an agreement, right, where he had protections, something called a proffer.
So look what he did.
Where he got to come in and say what he wanted to say without his words being used against him. Isn't that correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Right. And you understand that to mean that some people call that kind of a queen for a day agreement.
So let's check this out, y'all.
Here. So let me ask you this. The defense questioned why Big Jook was never investigated, and do you believe that was a key part of your acquittal?
Yeah. I think it played into the fact that it was some illegal things done, for sure unethical things done in my case, and and for them not to basically indict the person
now watch this.
that supposedly or allegedly, so to speak, was gonna pay the bounty and indict me was just the weirdest shit ever.
It was weird to him. You know why? Because he knew that Big Jook told on him. It was weird. He took off with his artist, and Jook was questioned.
I ain't never seen a dime or no hit money or no shit like that. So how you gonna indict me and not indict Big Daddy? So it was just crazy. I've been in the streets a long time, so I peeped the play off the dribble. When I seen that they only picked me up that day, I knew
he peeped the play.
What they're here for. They was, they was trying to put the press on me for Jook and yo. It was expected because I feel like I wasn't expecting it to happen because the Jook that I know, I thought Jook would have been moving better, But to Jook defense, he had some security out there with him, but he ain't had the right people. Because when them pulled up, Jook had a officer standing right there with him with 100 shots, and the officer took out running. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember telling Uncle Ron, your brother Quez, and all that, prior to all this, that after it happened, that Govan is a federal snitch and you had put sort of a listening device in your jacket?
Oh, yeah. I remember saying.
Okay.
You believe that, Cupcake? He said that Hernandez Govan put a listening device inside of his jacket.
Yeah. Oh God. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I do or not. I haven't heard that. I can't validate that. I have, like, when I say I haven't heard it, I haven't heard it from any sources on the case.
Is this your first time hearing this in the case, or did that slide by you?
Yeah, I've never heard that. No one's ever mentioned that to me before.
But did you see it in the case
No,
in the trial?
It's not in. No, it's not in there. No.
It slipped by you, didn't it?
It had to have, because I didn't see it. But now I'm gonna go back and look.
When he said that, I did. Now listen to that, y'all. Watch.
Oh yeah, I remember saying.
Look what he said, y'all.
Device. After it happened, a GoBand is a federal snitch and you had put sort of a listening device in your jacket. GoBand is a federal snitch and you had put sort of a listening device in your jacket. GoBand is a federal snitch and you had put sort of a listening device in your jacket.
Oh yeah, I remember saying.
Okay. At some point,
So he told the officers.
Oh yeah, I remember saying.
okay.
Hernandez
At some
GoBand
point, money showed up for your lawyer.
put a listening device in his jacket. I said, damn. So I wonder when he found his listening device. When he was like, damn.
Yeah, but he still continued to mess with him.
Right.
So I don't know if I believe that.
I don't either, but wow.
Now, what the chat think?
What up, Kamikaze? Well, Kamikaze said they had me on a watch video trying to serve crack, but I was dark and okay, it was dark, and there was 8 white boys in the hood. We had to change what he said. We had the charge thrown out. We would have had to have charged they would have to charge everybody. Now, Strong Survivor says Zillionaire Doe was discovered by Juke to like majority of the CMG, but look who signed him from Dallas, Big Head Gotti. Kamikaze says, well, that's an illegal action, putting a wiretap device in someone's jacket. Come on now. That's almost as bad as them using stingers, okay? Using stingers and putting a conviction from it. Okay.
Oh yeah. Using a stingray. Yeah, that's right. You're right. You're right about that.
Okay, that's stinger. Okay.
Yes,
okay, he says, I'm sorry, but I would have came up missing the minute I found the device, knowing he was the only one around. There wouldn't have been a confidential informant anymore. Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
Arrested, is that right?
Yeah.
All right. And then you were talking to the police and they asked you what did the money mean, and you said it was understood that you were on Juke's team. Is that correct?
No, I didn't say going like this.
Are you sure? Because I got it on video. So
said he got it on video that he was with them. Now listen.
Yeah, they said he had understood what you were going to be doing, that they paid for your lawyer.
That what they were doing, that they paid for your lawyer, that CMG paid. Somebody put nasty word. CMG paid for your lawyer. Paid for your lawyer. See, that's how y'all know Gotti in trouble, y'all. And this stuff that just happened with Pooh Shiesty, and the stuff that I'm going to show y'all tomorrow, if not the day after, because I ain't going to leave y'all longer than the day alone. I'm going to put the thumbnail out. It just depends on what time I get rolling, because y'all know I'm a truck driver. So when I finish later on, like to start, but what time is it now, goddammit? Because whatever time it is now, we're having 80 of y'all in here. Y'all start paying attention.
It's 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock, just like we were planning to go on at 11 o'clock last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, damn. What up, Mike? I see you, gang. Let's go.
The heat already been done.
You're in prison, and $38,000 or $50,000 or whatever just shows up to pay your lawyer. Is that correct?
Yeah, the money came.
All right, and that came from Mr. Juke's CMG. So it just magically appeared.
I don't know who it came from. Like I said, I couldn't call nobody. I don't know who it came from.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember talking to the police on August?
The real Gotti only lasts for so long, right? The original Gotti only lasts for so long. Y'all remember that, right? What did they call him for dodging all the cases he had? He had a name. What did they call the John Gotti? John Gotti had a name where he always slipped through the line, but they popped his ass, didn't they? They popped John Gotti, yo Gotti. And they working hard to get your ass, and Hernandez Govan said that. They working real hard. But you know who got that tape, though, don't y'all? Hernandez Govan seen that tape. Teflon Don.
The Teflon Don, yeah.
the Teflon Don. But the Teflon Don got caught. So remember, and when I show you this stuff on my next live, it's already ready. Basically, the timeline ready. It's just the timing of me coming in on time. So we might go on at 11 tomorrow, y'all. I think I got to put this out tomorrow. So we going on tomorrow at 11 because it's going to key into what we watching tonight. Hernandez Gomez got that tape. But I want to talk about it, but I don't. Because when it comes to them cameras, with that shit that happened to Pooh Shiesty, they really ain't had nothing, no cameras in the inside. But they got, allegedly. Now, the lawyer said that they don't have nothing. But we're going to talk about that a little bit later. I'm going to show y'all the footage on what I got. And then I'm going to let y'all be the judge. Because somebody is getting extorted. Do you think there's some extortion going on, Cupcake?
Yeah, there's some extortion going on, and I even said this to I even said if I was Gucci, I would have turned it around and flipped it and extorted those guys for what they did to me.
Sure did. But I think Gotti plan was, I'm going to say this a little bit. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of the tea. I think Gotti was going to use that to extort.
Oh, yeah.
Shiesty.
Yeah. As well. Shiesty was just he was just as disposable as Straight Drop.
Yeah. They was finna dispose him like Straight Drop, and the money that he gave him, he damn sure was going to get it back during this case. See, Gotti,
think about it.
Play some mean work. Go ahead, Cup. Did you say anything, Cupcake? Did I cut you off?
No, I was saying just think about it. I mean, you give somebody $10 million and they stepped out of the feds, they're not going to be able to hold on to that shit.
Bingo. Look, they said yes. They used to sell. They used to call John Gotti the Teflon Don because nothing can stick to him. Bingo. Soon as Hovan made $90K, bomb bodies dropped allegedly. They said TZ was wearing a wire. Jeremiah Taylor and Jook was unalived after TZ. You want to elaborate on that, Cupcake? Because that's some of our commentary coming up. I got that on the timeline right now.
Yeah, let's hold off on Jeremiah.
Let's get the lights up, y'all. Double tap the screen.
Yeah, let's hold off on Jeremiah, okay? Because that's a whole thing, okay? So we'll talk about Jeremiah because you've got a segment that's going to be just for Jeremiah, right?
Yep.
All right, and then TZ. I mean, was he wearing
Jeremiah's
a wire?
on the timeline now, but we're gonna clear that what's going on with this extortion thing and let everybody see this clip that I got.
Okay,
tomorrow night. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do Jeremiah probably the day after, but we got two more. I told y'all I'm trying to get us back on track, Band Day gang.
Right.
And everybody's starting to pay attention, so I want to thank everybody, the 89 people in here. If you're new, please sub up to the channel. We thank y'all for coming. Hit the like button while you're in here. If you can't hit the like button, double tap on your screen if you're on the vertical side. Vertical side is when it's straight up and down, and then you got horizontal. I'm running two different lives. I'm running the horizontal side, and I'm running the vertical. So shouts out to both people on each side. Thank you.
August 10th of 2022.
Probably we'll see.
Here, okay, and let's run the tape.
Correct. 12:25:40. Justin Johnson places an outgoing call to Anthony Mims, and it's got a two. Correct. 12:25:40. Just
the young dog was killed, right? And so what you guys got to understand is that when
homicide. Correct. It was Anthony Mims. It's Big Jook. One of the, he seems like the number 2 on CMG record label. And
How Big Jook identified in Justin Johnson's phone?
Jook.
As Jook.
Now watch this, y'all.
Okay, so here is 12:26:50 p.m. on November 17, 2021, and it's a FaceTime audio, like
So this is an actual identity lookup service. So what this was, essentially this was pulled from the file system. And so this isn't the actual FaceTime communication, and this, because those were deleted. And so they were missing from the call log. You can see though in the file system, the actual phone will access certain things. And so the only thing that was remaining, because you can delete and move things. You can operate and manipulate your physical phone, but you can't get rid of anything on the file system. It determines when it's appropriate to get rid of it. And so the only thing we found was that there was some type of application with the FaceTime audio that was accessed by FaceTime, and then it identified telephone number 901-692-2.
Well, look at the Big Juke situation.
Yeah.
Big Juke, who's Yo Gotti's older brother, just got killed after leaving a funeral. And I heard he was with his mother when it happened. I think they were coming out of a restaurant or something like that. Did you know Juke at all?
Yeah, Juke was my partner.
Really? Okay, I never met him.
Yeah, Juke was
I
my
never met him.
nigga.
I interviewed
talked to
Gotti a long time ago.
Talked to him probably about 5 days before his death.
Really?
He was setting a verse up with this dude with me and Cal.
Now watch this.
I had sent him a verse too. He was setting his verse up. Me and this dude in California. Juke know I'm a hustler. He can go get that money and bring it to me, you know. Juke, bro. Yeah.
He go get that money and bring it to me. Y'all gotta listen to the smallest shits that some of these artists say, that when you got so much money, you ain't gotta talk at all no more. But they slip out so much little shit, they get they self investigated, Cupcake.
I know it.
You say the littlest shit to get yourself investigated? They're not paying y'all enough? When you get to a certain level, you gotta leave that street shit alone. You use it to get to the state that y'all at right now. See, these people take advantage of it because they don't get knowledge and get old. When they get older, when they get it so young, they should be wise enough to get smart. A lot of us, we ain't had it like them, y'all. We ain't have it like them, but we got wiser younger when we were young. We was wise already because it's been hard for a lot of us. But when you get it that easy and you grow and grow and get older, that shit should have been washed out of your goddamn life.
All right, hang tight. He'll be back. I can't see the chat or anything, but he'll be back in a minute. All right, hang tight. He'll be back. I can't see the chat or anything, but he'll be back in a minute. Let me try to pull it up on my laptop so I can see the chat. Hang on. Let me see. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so what do y'all think? What do y'all think about the investigation that's fixing to go down with CMG because of the assets by Big Jook? Go down with assets by Big Jook. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike.
Mike check. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me, gang. I guess it wouldn't be. Hey, Kamikaze, thank you for keeping. You know what time it is, gang. When I get to dropping gems, y'all, YouTube always try to do me all type of ways. I'm already running from over there on the Epstein sector. They didn't try to kick me out over there. I was running up too many motherfucking numbers over there. Every time I get to kicking the motherfucking their ass, they want to play with my channel. I said, damn. I have all my bars and my shit dropped. See, the motherfucking AI bots, all these motherfuckers police, you ask me. Internet, YouTube, y'all know y'all wrong for how y'all be trying to do my channel, man. He over there talking, making good sense again. He owned to something again. Y'all need to go ahead and shut his live down real quick because he owned to something. Man, stop doing me like that, man. I'm doing, just because I ain't on here sugarcoating nothing. Y'all want to play with my channel? Turning my live off and I got all my bars in my skin. I can't push the button. I said, damn, well, they need to stop doing me. That's okay. I'm going to kick y'all in y'all ass one way or another. That's why I'm over there on Rumble, too. So, I'm going to run it up over there, too. They come over there. They don't know what type of shit I be doing. I said, damn. Hit that like button. Thank y'all. So, let me go ahead and stop that shit right there. Thank you, gang. Thank you, Kamikaze. Yeah. And I'm gonna just keep it all the way of being, y'all. I ain't really gotta play that much commentary. We seeing in full effect in real time of what's going on right now in this industry that we watching every day, waking up in the morning, getting on YouTube to watch some of these people that we can't stop watching, knowing they snitching. Knowing they snitching. And there's a certain level of snitching, and we talked about that the other day. It's a certain level of what you call snitching. Nowadays, these people, the person can run and snatch your chain off your neck or run in and rob you, and the police pull up as he's running off, and you ain't supposed to say, hey, that dude took my shit. That's snitching. And you ain't even know him. How the hell is it snitching on somebody if you don't know him and they walk up and rob your ass and the police catch him before you do? How is that snitching? Y'all got the game fucked up. Hernandez Govan did? That's snitching. Planning an unaliving. Then you go around and you go tell on the motherfuckers before they even get caught. He went and told before they got caught. And he's sitting on the internet just dry snitching. And we watching this shit in real time, gang. And anybody that knows truth, and truth ain't gonna change. A lie changed 1,000 times. How many times did this nigga told lies, lie after lie? His lie changed 1,000 times. That's all that man do is lie. And look you dead in the eye and lie. And that man ain't got no heart. That man ain't got no heart. I wouldn't even want to be around with Charleston. Why you want to? Who would be want to be walking around somebody that might? Do you walk around the corner with him and some motherfuckers from Memphis might pull up and just knock your drawers off? Ain't no way in hell I'm be walking around with goddamn it Hernandez Govan. Hell no! I be looking all around every time, wondering who finna come up and knock my drawers off. And we watching this shit in real time. And I'm telling you, mark our words, Band-Aid Gang and all the people that been wanting justice for Dolph. Man, y'all are some dedicated people. Let's say we are dedicated to this shit. And that's why it's been going on for so long. And we get people, especially when I get to firing up and rocking the show, and people start, I'm finna go fuck with Dub for real, because when I get to rolling, I knock the rubber off the elastic in your motherfucking drawers. Don't let me get hot on rocking these shows. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. But at the end of the day, look how much hope we had and we haven't let go, and how many more doors opening up. It's universal law. What goes around comes around. God, he can't walk around here like his hands is clean. Man, they attempted to unalive Dolph more than one time. The man was going, and then you trying to tell us, Hernandez Govan, that when Penny Hardaway tried to make that damn bring them together for a meeting, that Dolph should have said, yeah, agreed to the meeting. I wouldn't agree to the meeting either, man. This man tried to unalive me 3 times. 2 times before they took his life. You would be mad as hell. That don't mean Dolph was trying to unalive him, but no, I don't want to talk to you, bro. You had your goons come shoot me in California, knock me down there, blind him out, shitting in my face. I don't want to have nothing to do with dude. Dude tried to take my life. And then Hernandez Govan out here dry snitching, talking about, yeah, the reason why he was unalive, because if he would have took the deal with CMG, flexing, dry snitching again. Then they tried to unalive him in Charlotte. 100 shots, shot up his man, bruh. Ain't nothing cool about us. We can be cordial, we can be in the same city, but we can't. I'm not finna go, I don't want to talk to you. And that's just how it is. And that's the mind frame that Dolph had. Dolph had the biggest diss song. Yeah, okay, cool. You should have been able to take it and keep it moving. But at the end of the day, y'all, we seeing it in real time. Y'all saw the paperwork today. He said, you know, if you don't yell, well, you know what? Let me tell you something. That's how I talk, gang. And ain't nobody. Hey, I rock shows, my brother. I don't know what you're talking about. I done had 600 people in my chats, gang. I don't know what you're talking about. And ain't nobody complain about me yelling, because they know that's C-Dub. But get to know me a little bit better, gang. Understand me? My channel, they already been playing with my channel, so you know I'm mad. I'm mad as hell. They done knocked my channel down. God damn it. Now you keep talking, I'm going to have one of my mods knock your drawers off. Funny guy. We'll shoot you to the moon. Let me get him up out of here. Knock his drawers off. No, don't bring your punk ass back over here, sissy. We don't play them games. One of my mods, knock his drawers off. Get that new booty out of here. You can't come back around here. We don't want you here. God damn it, CMG supporter. Them CMG supporters. Don't you bring your ass around here no more on my live stream. I'm over here trying to rock a show and you want to come in and talk about somebody yelling. Nigga, get out my house. We be yelling in my house. I come from a house of yelling people. Grandmama cussing you out. Auntie them cussing you out. Yeah, that's where we come from. Yeah. Did I mention that? Must have left that part out. But now you know. If you don't know. 72 in the building. Get in here. Hit the like button. But yeah, man, this shit real out here, man. If Jook would have took that goddamn stand Band-Aid game, oh my God. And he was gonna have to take the stand. And everybody knew it. There was no choice. Just think about that part before I get ready to close this live out. Think about that. Before y'all, because I know a lot of people that be rocking in this golf sector, y'all think hard like I do. We always seeing new changes, and I hate to make it bad for some of y'all because y'all be like, damn, bro, I always bring some clips that make me think. Well, the reason I brought up the clips is because they make me think. But at the end of the day, think about this, y'all. Hernandez Govan had to go to trial. If Hernandez Govan had to go to trial, think about it. If Jook was still alive, he would have had to go. He would have had to go to trial too, right? He would have had to go to trial too. So with him having to go to trial, what that mean would have happened to CMG? When you saw them lawyers 1,000 times say, but the money came from CMG. How many times y'all heard that in that trial? How many times you heard Hernandez Govan say they wanted Big Jook and Yo Gotti? So you think that Yo Gotti, he probably had a little bit of remorse, but he knew that his brother had to be unalived. Otherwise, it would have cost that whole empire, that whole pipeline to destroy if Jook took that stand. And it was either Jook or the whole operation. And that's why Yo Gotti said when he got on that stage, we don't break a bend, we don't fold. And that's what happened. Exactly, Michelle Jackson. It's coming. It's coming. It's just a matter of time. When you do the devil's work, the devil always do what, y'all? He come to collect. The devil always gonna come to collect. We've seen it happen to all these big people right now. Look what happened to Puff. Look what happened to R. Kelly. Look what happened to all these people when the devil came to collect. The devil even came to collect from Epstein. And shit, I thought he was the devil. The devil come to collect. Right now, the devil on Donald Trump ass right now. It's just a matter of time. They let you live good and eat good and do all this shit for a certain amount of time. Before you destroy what they got and you ain't no longer useful to them, y'all know what happened? The indictment comes. The indictment comes. You don't think them people pull Big Jook over, caught him with that work, and said, no, you keep the work. You got to work. I'm going to let you keep that little dope that you got on you right now. Sign this paper. You work for us right now. Yeah, that's what they did. You work for us right now. I'm going to let you go. Same thing with Gotti. You think Gotti ain't got popped before behind the scene, y'all? Y'all don't think that Gotti has been popped before? Gotti working too. All these niggas working to work for another motherfucker that worked for another motherfucker that worked for another motherfucker. I said, damn. Somebody put Gotti was jealous of the Flipper man. And Govan also was jealous of the Flipper man. Facts. So yeah, he's talking on his phone, but he's on a headset. That's why he's loud. He wants to let all of us hear what he got to say. If y'all don't like it, keep on moving. Have a great day. Freestyle. Thank you, gang. I appreciate that. Yeah. And then I don't do any adjusting to my settings. I don't go in there and set my settings, so I'm probably over high. So even when I'm not really talking loud, but I've done it before, and I sound pretty good because I got a nice voice, don't I? I said, damn, hit the like button. Stop playing with us. Yeah. Somebody put, also, CEO Teasy was killed June 2023, and Big Jook was killed January 13th. They died exactly 7 months apart. Gotti knew Jook had to go. Thank you. He had to go. Because at the end, that's why I made this picture like this. If he would have took that stand, he's the number 2 man over the company, CMG. He had to go. And then just not to even take any chances, even Gotti at a point in time couldn't even trust his brother because he like, what you down there all up in Memphis, doing all of this shit. I know you love me, bro, and you had an issue, but we got to think, did Gotti want to go this deep as Jook did? Did they keep that a secret? Because sometimes you can't really tell if Gotti really likes Jook. You just can't tell. So Jook could have been doing some old sneaky shit that got Gotti like, fuck, but that don't mean Gotti hands is clean. That don't mean that Gotti didn't have nothing to do with the first 2 attempts to unalive Young Dolph. Because I'm sure that was Gotti. But this last one implicated Big Jook, y'all. This last one implicated Big Jook. We know that for sure. But I think them other attempts was Gotti. But I think some of the shit that Jook was doing that allegedly Gotti probably didn't really give a fuck about what he was doing. But when he got caught, he was probably like more or less like, man, you make it out of it, that's cool. But if you get caught, that's on you, bro. I can't take the fall. If that's what you're trying to do, that's cool. You got your own money. You still my brother. But if you get caught, bro, that's on you. And you know it's consequences when it comes to that shit, bro. It's consequences. And that could have been the situation too. So y'all got to look at it. It's so much. He coming to collect. These people thinking fat meat ain't greasy. And we got Jay-Z. Jay-Z got dirt on him. I see that. Somebody put that in the chat. They put Big Jook, Govan. They put Puff Daddy, CEO Teasy, and many more would never think were informants. Absolutely. They get caught. They get caught and they turn. Future, I believe Future an informant too. Shit. Future say a lot of people name in his raps. He be naming the nigga first and last name and all this shit. I be like, God damn, they telling the rapper name and all that shit. Because they get caught. And they become informants. A lot of these rappers saying these other people names, and that's all you got to do is just pay attention to them. When they get to name calling and saying it just too flamboyantly, like there's no consequences to it, you can tell that these guys is rats, bro. Whack 100 is a rat. Woody was a rat. And I believe the feds is no jumper. I don't care. I ain't gonna never do no interview over there. I ain't care about none of that shit. I believe they the feds. I believe Vlad is the feds, and they go sit right on the platform and talk to the feds. Who goes like Bootsy? He the feds too. You sit right on the platform and talk to the feds. Kodak Black been popped so many goddamn times and pardoned, just got popped again, and they finna slap him on the hand again. I said, damn. Make it make sense. I know all that voodoo that is, people know ain't that voodoo, whatever voodoo spells, they praying to keep this boy out of jail. Shit, I would hate to be in war with Kodak, but them motherfuckers put a goddamn voodoo curse on your ass. Your ass wake up goddamn as, I don't know, with your drawers on your goddamn head. I said, damn. Hit the like button, stop playing with us. Yeah, I rock a show all night. I talk. I be on here talking because I got lips. But I'm telling you the truth. Just look at the picture in the back. And I don't want to give none of y'all no bad dreams or nothing bad to think about. But 9 times out of 10, when I get back on here tomorrow, I'm going to be fucking with y'all head again. Just some thinkers. Because, me and Cupcake be thinking hard when it comes to this Dolph case, man. And everything that we have showed y'all, especially today. We had a good show. We had a good show today, y'all. Y'all got a chance to see the assets that he had and what he had going on, and the scams that his mother was trying to pull when it comes to Big Jook heirs. Y'all got a chance to see that. Paperwork's out there for anybody using in the Dolph sector. I don't really care. I'm not that type, because we've been rocking together for a long time. We piggyback. We do what, you know what I'm saying? We grinding out here. So at the end of the day, y'all, I want everybody, please double tap that screen, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Reflections with Kimberly. Just like Cornelius and Bobby, R.I.P. Stop dealing with Govan because the street said he was an informant. Absolutely. I just can't look at a man like Govan and take him serious. You can't look at Govan and take that man serious for nothing. You can't. Who would want to be around an individual that you don't know what they may be trying to do? Who would want to be around an individual unless you are an informant? Charleston White showed that he is an informant. And Hernandez Govan has to think a little bit wisely, because if we just seen in the beginning of this clip that I just played, in the beginning of this live stream, y'all go check that out, the beginning of the live stream, where Hernandez Govan making plays on the phone. He's serving dope fiends right there on the phone. He making plays on the phone. If you know you in that type of in that type of business, why would you want to go around Charleston White? If Charleston White talked about your daughter the way Charleston White talked about your daughter, why would and said that you was having sex with the pill man, why would you even want to be around that dude, gang? Hernandez, why would you want to, why don't they ask him that question? Is that a question that they can ask Hernandez, go in and slip by? Be like, bro, next interview that, ask him that. How could you let a man talk about you was having sex with the pill man, talk about your daughter, knowing that he's an informant, or he quick to call the police? Why would you even want to go hang around him, Hernandez Govan, if you so street? Hernandez Govan, because that counts for you too. You know that, bro. If you're going by the street code and you so much of a gangster, what would you be hanging around Charleston White for? What would you be hanging around Woody for? What would you be hanging around Whack 100 for? What would you be going to these platforms that people on here that talk about is the feds? Why are you going on their platforms if you're not the feds? So is that whole goddamn camp that they got on the internet just a group of snitches that get paid, and they call that entertainment protective custody? They in entertainment protective custody, y'all. So we gonna call that EPC. They in EPC, y'all, entertainment protective custody. They got an EPC out there, y'all. These niggas on EPC, entertainment protective custody. So that means you under entertainment protective custody if you have the same management as Charleston White, Whack 100, Woody, the same ones that go do that same little trip around the corner. They do that same trip, y'all. They do the 20, what is it? 22 and 1, Angel. They do the 22 and 1. The same little thing. They had what's the name do the 22 and 1. Glorilla's sister went through the 22 and 1. They go on the same paper route. When you start seeing people doing that paper route right there, when they go to 22 and 1, they definitely when you see them hit that 22 and 1, yeah, 20 versus 1. When they go to 20 versus 1, they're in entertainment protective custody. They're in EPC, y'all. Entertainment protective custody. Because they be just chilling, eating all type of cheese together. They eating all type of cheese, different cheese sandwiches, grilled cheese sandwiches. Them niggas eating all type of cheese sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Cheetos, them niggas eating Cheetos. They eating anything that got to do with cheese. And they all in the same circle. I can't wait to go over there on Van and hold this dick. I'm finna go over there, hold. Me too. They be thinking they just got it made when they go over there to goddamn no jumper. I'm finna go hold Adam's dick today. I said, damn, I'm gonna go hold his dick and let him record me. I'm talking about, say whatever I want to say. I'm blown up then. You ain't blown up shit. You up in there, you gonna take a chance to go up on that goddamn no jumper and gotta walk through that door with all them goddamn gangbangers around the side. Boy, you risking your life to go get on that goddamn show. Boy, I be nervous than a motherfucker going up there trying to get on no jumper. Boy, I have to have about 3 pistols on me go up in there. You know it's all kind of gangbangers outside eating sunflower seeds and shit. You stupid motherfucker. I'm gonna just go on there and try to get famous. Go on there if you want to. You ain't gonna get nothing. Cause now we looking at you sideways. We looking at you sideways when you going on them channels, gang. Y'all could have came over to my channel. I would have did you all. I would have did you right. I wouldn't have did you all type of ways now. Yeah, they pulled out all of their paperwork. What happened to the takeoff case? That's all of them. Now, paperwork party over there. He over there talking about the motherfucker Jay Prince and them. Jay Prince and them, they got informant paperwork. I said, damn. Entertainment protective custody, gang. Entertainment protective custody. EPC. That shit real. I made that up. Y'all ain't heard that shit nowhere. Entertainment protective custody. That's where we at now. You go to Vlad, you in entertainment protective custody. Shit, if you go over there on goddamn academics channel, you in protective custody too. He had a case. Remember he had a case supposed to have raped that girl? He was supposed to have done grape that girl all over there and everything got quiet. He was the next thing you know, he was over there talking to Joe Biden's son. I said, damn. How the hell you had a great charge about that girl? That shit just disappeared, y'all. I said, damn. He went to goddamn EPC. When he got a Letterman's jacket. I said, damn. Motherfucker went down there to EPC and got them a Letterman's jacket. And on the back, the logo is a jail cell. With a piece of cheese in it. I said, damn. These people better than 10 people with me. No wonder why they try. All of them sitting in one room right now like, we got to stop this nigga channel, man. We gonna make sure he'll never get nowhere. I don't give a fuck if you'll let me get nowhere. Shit, I'm already there. Don't let me get to rolling. I'll drag the hell out of your ass on this internet because I can't make this shit up. I'm going to tell you what it is. That's the reason why I'm at right now. Yeah, that's why I reason about 8,000 people. When I went over there on the Epstein and started kicking them in their ass over there, they got me scared to talk about anything. Them motherfuckers try to take my monetize away. I said, damn, what? I can't talk about nothing. My sister's still over there, the gray spill the tea going hard. She like, fuck that. I'm going to keep talking about these motherfuckers. I don't care if they goddamn take my shit. I'm going to keep on talking about them. You see, I got scared. I said, I'm going to go down here with it. I came back to the ghetto. I said, let me go back to the ghetto. I got to get my monetize back. Let me go back to the ghetto, and I got on Rumble too. I said, shit, them motherfuckers trying to goddamn do me all type of ways. I can't make this shit up. They was cutting off my internet. I was over there doing Epstein Island. I come up with all the stuff first, and then here it come. The internet cutting off for nothing. Just like when I got on Juke ass just a minute ago. Internet cutting off for nothing. They trying to do us all type of ways. Kamikaze in the chat, he'll tell you all about it. They try to do him all type of ways because he got mouthpiece. See, when you telling the truth on this internet, bro, they don't want the truth. They want you to live a lie. You ever notice all your friends, all the people that be lying and they just fake as hell, they be doing good in life? No, nothing failed for them. Everything worked. But everything worked good for a motherfucker that be lying. They get in free. They get all type of shit. They hit the lottery. They got them. They always got something better than you. I said, damn. But when you telling the truth, everything go wrong in this world, don't it? You can't make it nowhere on time. The clock is chasing you. The clock is going faster. You set something for a time, some team to set you back. Some always seem to, all the good people finish last. It's like, I'm just telling you the truth, gang. Motherfucking lying motherfucker find shit first. They don't lose nothing. I'm like, what's going on in this world right now? It's crazy. Look at Big Jug. Look at Gotti, big head ass. Why he rich and we ain't? Look how weird he look. Yeah, look at what's going on, man. Why your friend next door that can rap better than him, but he tell the truth ain't blown up? But the busters, the evil people, all this shit, they make it. But the real people, they struggle. It don't make no sense. And you know, when people get money, they really get tight at the pocket. Motherfucker get some money, they'll change on you, bruh. Motherfucker get some money, they'll show you who they real true colors is. They'll show you. Wait till they get some money. But you know how I'm telling you, gang. Motherfucker do you all type of ways when they get some. Your loved ones, it don't matter who it is. They get some, they'll do you all type of ways. Like, damn, I thought it was better than that, for real. We were talking about the struggle together. What we was going to do to help each other. If I got something, I was definitely going to do you right. I said, damn, the game is cold. The game is colder than a polar bear toenail, man. And people, they say, I can't wait to see Doug get on the internet, because they know when I get to going, I get to going. But I'm going to leave that with y'all, because I ain't going to keep on talking because I got lips and typing because I got fingertips. But I'm keeping it real with y'all tonight, y'all. Think about that tonight. Think about he was number 2 in CMG. Think about the paperwork I showed y'all. Think about what I show y'all tomorrow, this stuff that go on with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man, and put that shit all together for yourself. Yo Gotti, same way that Entertainment Protective Custody, Whack 100 said, his friend said, you know it's coming, don't you? Yo Gotti, say your prayers. Say your prayers. Yo Gotti, you better say your prayers. His friend said, you know they coming, don't you? You know they coming. They already say I be sounding like Whack sometime. Yo Gotti, say your prayers. Say your prayers, Yo Gotti. Say your prayers. You know they coming, don't you? You know they coming, don't you? They coming. They coming. Then he went over there to Dubai and they got the bombing over there. He tried to go hide out in Dubai. They said, no, bring your ass back over here. Epstein war started over there. That nigga said, let me get on the plane. I got to get the fuck out of here, too. He tried to go hide in Dubai. They started bombing that motherfucker. Iran started bombing over there. So let me get the fuck up out of here, too. It's all bad. Yeah, it's all bad, Gotti. You know they coming, don't you? Say your prayers. Yo Gotti, say your prayers. You know they coming, don't you? Yeah, they coming. They kill you. And you know when they come get you, they come get you when you in a deep sleep. When them motherfuckers come kicking your door, and they come kick your door in like 3. They come kick your door in like 3:49. 3:49, and when the feds come, they come in like 3:49, and you in a deep sleep. Then you like, shit. You ain't got up and eat your late night snack, nigga. Your late night snack come around about 2:00 at night. Shit, damn. Motherfucker come around that motherfucker about 3:49 and knock your door down. You be in a deep sleep. You know I ain't lying, y'all. When the motherfuckers come get you, you be in a deep sleep. Gotti they gonna come get Gotti. He gonna be in his drawers when they come get him. He got no shirt on, beer belly, and some drawers. I'm like, hell no, they came at 3:42 in that motherfucker. 3:42 in the morning. when you dreaming and shit, when you just got sleep. You know, some of the motherfuckers, because you know Gotti ain't getting that much sleep, y'all. Gotti ain't getting that much sleep. His hairline going all the way down there to the back. He mad to the motherfucker. The hairline recede and shit. He got that man toupee on. It's all bad. Motherfucker got them clout up was over there doing him all type of way. Clout up on his ass. Him clout up. Shouts out to clout up on his ass. You got goddamn True Results out there. True Results ain't getting no sleep. True Results standing outside, mad to the motherfucker. Like, man. Hell no. Goddamn, what's the boy name? It was called identical to brother. He just said, fuck it, man. This shit. Man, fuck it, man. We can't fuck this shit. He said, shit, man. This shit crazy. We done lost a lot of people behind this dog case, man. Can't make this shit up. Shit. ATV said, man, fuck it, man. I'm finna go over here and go with Trump for a minute. Fuck this shit. I can't make this shit up. Y'all know I know what I'm talking about. What up, Minister? I see you. Minister said, yo, Gotti letting Diddy grab him from the behind. Yeah, I can't make that shit up. Show him. Show he gonna be in there with him. Yeah. All of them niggas, man. Shit, them niggas digging holes right now. They hoping the war go down. Them motherfuckers please bomb this motherfucker so I can go to that shelter I built underground so they can forget about all this shit. Hell yeah, you know they coming, don't you? Hell yeah, they coming for your ass, guy. Everybody know Hernandez Govan. As long as Hernandez Govan is alive, Yo Gotti going to jail. Now tell me I'm lying. As long as Hernandez Govan is alive, Gotti's going to jail. Make it make sense. I said that. Hernandez Govan is daring Gotti to do something to him. I dare you, stupid motherfucker. I got the goddamn clip. He said, I got the clip. Hernandez Govan on that. Yeah, try it. Try it if you want to. Go ahead, try to take me out, nigga. My sister, nieces, and them got that tape. And if you do something to me, your ass going down too. Ooh, I'm had the internet mad at me today, y'all. I can't make this shit up. Yeah, he gonna be like shit. And then go over and talk. He sent that nigga a letter. And then there's go over and sent that nigga a letter like he sent Onan. And then there's go over, you know you lying. You know you laughing with your lying ass. That nigga sent Gotti a letter. He said Gotti a letter. That motherfucker said, you do something to me, nigga, everybody gonna find out. Now tell your goons to bag down. I'm gonna go on any show I want to and talk about your ass because you know what you did. I know what you did with Juk. I know why you did it with Juk. I know all that shit. I know what you did. I know everything you did, nigga. So tell them goons to back down. If somehow I got, and not only do I got one tape, I got two. I made two tapes, and I gave them to somebody in my family got them, and you will never know because they passed it on to their best friend's family. So if anything happened to me or anybody, then they all gonna find out. I can't make this shit up. I said, damn, y'all hit the like button 52 in here, man. It's your boy C-Dub, Mr. I Ain't Said a Word. We call Band-Aid Gang. We beat you. Thank y'all for coming out. Made that name. We beat you because we always kicking the motherfucker in their ass. Shouts out to Kamikaze, my mods, Mike, Minister, everybody that came in today, all the new people that's watching, Michelle Jackson. I'm reading the chat. Everybody that's just been coming in sharing their thoughts when it come to this Dolph case and what's going on in Memphis. Man, Memphis is a hot spot right now, y'all. Reflection, Kimberly, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you coming in, stopping by, hanging out with me tonight, y'all. Even the hater that came in here talking about I was talking loud. It's all good. If I ain't talking loud, then if I ain't talking loud, I ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't talking loud, I ain't saying no. Strong Survive. Thank you, Strong Survive. She been pulling up. One of my good people. She be coming in. I don't want to miss her. I think. I think truth be told, yeah. Where's she at? Yeah. Shouts out to Truth Be Told for coming in. Shouts out to everybody. I know it's Sunday. Felicia, hey Felicia, thank you for coming in too. Y'all be checking my community wall, man. You know I've been bumping that Fetty P, man. Fetty P doing his thing. Shouts out to North Carolina. They got them a hot one right there. That boy hot coming out of North Carolina right now. So I've been rocking that Fetty P. He also did something. I put that on my timeline with Moochie Great. Shouts out to the PRE. You know, long live the Flipper Man. Long live the King of Memphis, Young Dolph. So peace and love to everybody. Please hit the like button. Love to all y'all. May y'all stay blessed and never stressed. I know it's get hard out here, y'all, but we all going through the same thing together, and it's called life. Peace and love to you guys from the gods. May y'all journeys be safe. May y'all journeys be prosper. Make sure y'all all stay safe out there, man. Check your doors. Check up under your cars if you got beef. Tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help you, Band-Aid. It's your boy C-Dub. Mr. I ain't said a word, and I said damn with the real angel. She knocked out right now. She asleep. So peace and love, everybody. We're about to end this live stream. Pay attention to my community wall. And I will be dropping the thumbnail for tomorrow's live. It's going to be exclusive. It's going to be another good one. And as we do over here, y'all, we just gather up as a tribe and we talk about all our thoughts, just like he said on Friday. We were just talking about all our problems. You know what I'm saying? So we come over here and talk about all our problems, man, and put a little Band-Aid on it every now and then, as Kamikaze say. So peace and love. Good night to everybody. Thank y'all for joining us. Band-Aid gang. And I'm out. Peace.